everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we get to play the Fantastic Fort.
Woo!
Yes. I'm excited.
When you were little, did you ever build like take the furniture or the cushions off the couch and like make this really cool fort?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, like
I built all the forts.
Well, was it when you were young or was it like last week?
I mean, I wish I started building forts. Maybe I should take some time and do that. But mostly when I was young.
Absolutely. So.
You know, your cup is like really much in the screen. It's like a huge cup.
It is a 40.
It's what's keeping him going.
Well, yeah. So it's a 40-ounce Rogers Taekwondo Academy tumbler. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make it better.
You're trying to put Sonic in. In the stream.
Oh well, I went right to the game instead.
Hey, look at this fabulous game.
Whoops.
Fort from later games.
Oh my goodness, later.
Later
games.
Well, it's like later hosen. I thought later games.
Is that how you spell later hosen?
The L-E-D-E-R, yeah.
I don't think so.
I believe so.
I don't know. I'm not really with
2 to 4 players plays in about 20 to 40 minutes according to the box. And
hello, Legend DM.
Hello.
You ordered this game with the flags. Excellent. Now we can tell you how to play it.
Absolutely. So,
it's really, really cute. We just opened it up today and learned it today, so we're all fresh and ready to go.
So we're attempting to build the biggest and best fort. And the goal is to obviously get the most victory points. So you're going to get a lot of victory points from making your fort big, but you're also going to get victory points from a lot of other ways, like having a lot of goods in your pack or by discarding certain goods. There are various number of ways to get victory points. So each player is going to have this cool.
This is your player aid.
Your player. It's not really a player aid. It is a player aid.
It's a player aid / player board.
Yes. So you are going to put your little fort marker on here showing that your fort is a level 0 fort. You can hold up to 4 toys and 4 pizza because what do you need for a fort? Toys and pizza.
Well, obviously, who doesn't need more pizza?
Exactly.
So.
And more toys. So, from time to time, you can put things from your stuff into your pack. You can store 1 toy or pizza up to 1 plus your fort level. So currently, with a fort level of 0, we can have 1 whopping thing.
1 thing in our backpack.
So, as we advance, we will also have access to certain things, but it also costs resources to advance on the fort level track. You can also put cards in the lookout, which are going to give you cool symbols, and we'll talk about those in a little bit later. So, putting this off away to the side. Some other ways that we can get victory points are these made-up rules cards.
Oh, it's like the same color.
It is sort of the same color as as our pink screen here. So these made-up rules are basically in-game victory points. Steph and I are going to turn away while I turn this over, and you guys can see that there's an in-game victory condition.
Right.
And
so we'll get to look at all 3 of these goals when the time comes.
Correct. We whenever you get a level 1 fort, you look at those 3 made-up rules is what they're called, and then because as a kid building a fort, you always have these made-up rules.
Yeah.
So like you can't ever touch this part of the tree, or you can never go between these 2 things because there's a secret trap
like
there.
The floor is lava.
Yeah, like the floor is lava, exactly.
Yeah, like that.
So when you get to a level 2 fort, you can choose one of these 3 perks. For example, you can have Copycat, which is when following, I'll talk about that in a little bit, you may discard up to 2 cards using their matching suits. So it will give you either a permanent or a one-time ability.
Oh.
And then you can also get victory points by the cards. Well, you might say, well, what are these cards? Well, each of these cards will have a cool suit on them. For example, this is the shovel suit. And on each card, there will be an action that everyone can take.
Including me, yay!
First, the leader. And the leader is going to activate anything
like
that they can on the card. Except that's Leader.
I know.
Later games. Leder games. And it's all one word on the box. I'm not sure whether it's all one word on their site.
No, it's 2, I believe.
Is it 2?
Pretty sure. Anyway.
So the leader will take as much of the card as they can, and then people can also follow.
Yep.
In order to follow, you must be able to discard at least one card of that suit. So, in order to play this card, you have to be able to do, as the leader, one of these 2 actions fully. For example, if you've got a card that gives you 2 pizza, but you've only got room for 1 pizza, you cannot do that action fully. You can do it partially, as long as you can do that other action fully. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So, some of the symbology on the card. The symbology is actually rather good. You can upgrade your fort, and if you do, you'll get 2 victory points. That's what that little arrow there means.
No, when you do, it's then.
Then, yeah. If you do that, you get 2 victory. If you don't do that action, you don't get 2 victory points.
Yes.
Nor have you fully completed that action. So,
right.
The bottom side is something that only you can do. That only the leader can do. This action cannot be followed. Following is sort of like things like in Puerto Rico or San Juan or something like that, where you can do some of an action. You can also take that action.
Yeah.
But the bottom action only the leader can do. In this case, put one of those cards underneath the lookout. So.
And our storage for lookout is the same as the storage in the backpack.
Right. 1 plus your fort level.
So
there are also certain cards that will say things like, take pizza into your hand, into your stuff.
It's your stuff.
Times the number of skateboard cards you play.
Yeah.
Not cards, skateboard icons that you play.
Right.
And this is already 1 skateboard icon, but as the leader, if you discard this card along with it, there's no other abilities on this card, but you can use it for 2 skateboard icons. I've got 3 skateboard icons now, so I could take 3 pizza into my stuff.
Only if you have the room.
If I have the room.
The space
now,
for 4.
If I don't have the room, I can do it partially. So, on the bottom side is sort of a combo thing. It sort of mixes and matches. Discard a pizza from your stuff or your pack or a combination of the 2. And if you can do that, you will get a victory point. And you can do that for a number of times
equal to
your skateboard. So you could remove 3 pizzas. So let's say you add 4 pizzas. Yeah, you can do these 2 things as the leader in either order you want. So I could get 3 pizzas and then discard all of them for victory points.
3 pizzas for points.
Or I could discard 3 pizzas for victory points and get 3 more pizzas.
It's a tough choices because...
It depends on what you've got when you're starting out.
Right.
So, and I'll explain all of the turn order here in just a second. So, this is sort of a deck builder type game.
Sort of.
Where you're going to have your 2 best friends, and they've got little stars. My 2 best friends are Rusty and Bud. Rusty and Bud will let me upgrade the fort.
I thought it was Russ and James.
Russ and James they're fairly good friends.
Oh, okay.
I call them Rusty and Bud.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Russ. Hi, James. Anyway. So, upgrade your fort, but no leader action. And Bud will let me take any 2 stuff and then trash a card. Any card that I have in my hand, I believe in my hand or discard pile, which is really good.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was the discard pile. It
Yes.
says it on the screen, on this player aid here.
So what we're going to do, we're going to take those 2 best friends and 8 random kids.
You already dealt me
I already
mine,
dealt
so-
you yours.
And they're fantastic, so...
Are they?
Yeah.
And we're going to deal 5 cards. Like all good deck builders, you take about half of them starting out, right?
Starting out, yeah. But there is an alternate advanced setup, which we're choosing not to play with, where we can draft the initial 8 cards.
Right.
With our 2...
Basically, I'm dealt 8 cards. She's dealt 8 cards. We select one pass. With 2 players, probably not all that very important. So
No, well, we could do two, 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 two.
We
We're not
could.
gonna do it right now, but it's an option for future.
but at
for
least
sure.
at least you know it's there. So on your turn, you are going to discard your yard. Your yard is everything up here in front of you. The yard is filled with kids that you had in your hand last turn that you didn't play with. What's going to happen if you don't play with your friends?
You might steal my friends.
Well, they might find new friends. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if you don't play with your friends, they might come over and play with me.
Yeah, it's not good.
If I choose.
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to make sure to play as many of these as possible. That's the catch, though. It's not possible to play all of your friends. Now, your best friends, they're always going to stick with you unless you decide to trash them.
Ooh.
And
That's really rude.
That's rude. The rules actually say that. It says rude.
Does it?
The rules actually say rude if you trash your
Well, don't
friend.
trash your friends, people. It's not nice.
Exactly. So, first you'll discard your yard. Put your yard in your discard pile. Then you are going to play exactly one card. You can also add suits. Remember what I told you about that skateboard card. You can add as many cards that will help you improve
That action.
those powers. You can't just discard cards just for the sake of discarding cards. They have to actually improve your benefit that you're getting from your cards. And then rivals may follow my public action by discarding one card of that card's matching suit. If they can, they will get to do that action one time. Not multiple times. They can't add their lookout.
One card.
Correct. Now, if I've got cards stored under my lookout, those are going to give me additional icons if they match what I need. So that's really cool. Then I'm going to get to recruit one card. I can recruit from down here in the park. So if I want to go meet some friends, I can go meet them in the park. I can recruit from your yard. Or I can recruit blindly. I guess that might be calling, just blind calling somebody.
Yeah.
Or like blind Facebook chatting somebody or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, and then I'm going to...
Random new friend.
Yes. So, I will discard all of my best friends into my discard pile and everything that I played into my discard pile. And everything that I didn't play, I'm going to put in my yard. Then I'm going to draw 5 cards from my deck.
Yep.
Then you get to go.
Yep. And then we just keep going.
And we just keep going back and forth until one of the following victory conditions are met.
Yeah.
25 victory points. A level 5 fort, which is worth 23 points at the end of the game, which is really cool. What's the last victory? I already said 25 victory points. What's the last victory condition?
Deck runs out.
The deck runs out.
I don't think that's going to happen in our 2-player game.
That didn't happen the last time we played.
But we will see. You never know.
You never know.
I might try a new strategy now.
You might. So, my best friends give the same powers as her best friends. So it's not asymmetrical on these friends. One of them has a coin. The coin is any suit.
The asymmetry is with the 8 cards. My 8 cards are going to be totally different than your 8 cards.
Right. So since I am yellow, since I have the yellow shield, I'm going to have shovels. At least one shovel. One of my best friends has a shovel, and you're going to have skateboard. Yeah. What are your best friends' names?
Oh, my best friends' names are Zip and Blades.
Which makes sense for skateboards, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Mine?
Rusty and Bud.
Rusty and Bud. And I have a shovel, so I guess maybe that's like digging up plants or something. Rusty shovel? I don't know. All right, so this is interesting. I'd like to make sure you can't follow me. That would be cool. Oh, look at this fantastic iconography here. These are the suits. You've got squirt gun, skateboard, shovel, glue, crown, book, and coin. Any one suit, fort level, cards, the number of cards in the lookout, and number of resources in your pack. I've already talked about some of the modifiers. You've also got -1 and +1 resources. Get stuff to your stuff pile. Take a copy of everything in your backpack and put it in your stuff. Take a copy of everything from your rival's backpack and put it in your stuff. You had that. That was
really
cool.
good. You had tons of backpacks.
And upgrade your fort level. Several other things. Move a resource from your stuff to your pack. Place a card into the lookout. I've already talked about trash a card. Trash this card. Trash a card in a rival's yard.
That's nice.
That's nice. And score a victory point, obviously. Pay a toy. Pay a pizza. Trade toys for pizzas or vice versa. And recruit a card. So some really good iconography on this. Really easy to figure out. So here are my cards. So I want to try to... Don't look at my cards. I'm trying to use as many of these as possible. None of these are my best friend. And I might want to keep those shovels. So this sort of puts me in a little bit of a position to where I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I do have the 2 crown cards, though. So I think I will probably play this.
Crowns?
I'm going to play Ghost with Tiny over here. I'm going to play Crowns with something you can't follow anyway.
No.
And...
Can I play just to get it out of my hand so you can't take my cards?
No, if you have a... No, I don't think you can. Because there's not one on there. I don't think you can. Get a resource to the stuff times choose a suit. I'm going to choose Crowns because I've got 2 crowns up here. So I'm going to get 2 things. How about, you know what? Looking at my, well, I don't really know a lot from my cards, but I think I'm going to take 2.
And it has to be the same type.
It does have to be the same type because there's only one icon there.
Right.
So I will choose pizza. So I've played these 2. These 3 go into my yard. Got Thunder, Einstein, and Lefty. Then I'm going to draw 5 more cards. Wait a second. This is not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got too many cards here.
I don't know what happened. So remove one.
So I'm going to 2.
Yeah, you probably have too many best friends.
How many cards do you have here?
I had enough.
No, I've only got my normal best friends.
Okay. That's fine. They're gone.
They're gone.
All right. Well, that makes my life interesting, I guess. Because I don't want to lose my awesome cards. Because I want you to take a look at my hand. Show them.
Wow.
I got all the rainbows. Rainbows are wild suits. And if I leave one up for Michael, he'll just take it.
You bet I will.
Exactly. So the only action I can do that uses all of them is this. So it says if I recruit,
that's fantastic.
I can get a blue cube. And I can do it 4 times because I have 4
You have 4 of those symbols.
And so I need to recruit 4 things. That's a lot.
Hey, there's some fun ones up here.
I don't really want them. But actually,
you don't want friends?
This is good. That's actually really good.
That's 1.
So that's 1. Ouch. I'm going to get more shovels since that's what's happening now.
Wow, you're going to get a lot
2.
of stuff.
Does this replenish
2
right away?
Toys. Let's take a look.
Because I might want to see what comes out first.
Let's take a look.
What's 2?
Recruits page 9. The rule book is fairly good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Immediately draw a new card from the park to replace it.
Excellent. Do I want that one? Crowns are great. I don't know if I need a lot of following, but crowns are good. So 3.
Unless I start getting rid of my crowns.
Oh.
I start planning out my turn here.
Oh. I'm going to do that. More skateboards are good. And I did not... Would you like to follow? I have squirt guns.
Oh, you have squirt guns. Yeah.
I can't do the second part of the card because I've already used up.
So I'm going to play a skateboard card. And I'm going to get...
It's not a skateboard card. It's a squirt gun card.
That's what I meant. Squirt gun card. I'm going to get 1 for recruiting. So 1
you
toy.
Have to recruit something.
Well, I'm going to recruit something. I don't think I can recruit from my own yard.
I'm pretty sure you can't.
From any player's yard, according to the rules.
All right. So if you don't want more cards and you just want to take your own cards, I guess.
No, I don't want to take my own cards. That's part of the problem.
And then I will recruit one more, because that's what I do at step 3. Oh, worm.
I'm taking worm.
Worm. He's pretty good. I like skids. I used skids last game.
Yeah.
And now this it goes here, and you can take my captain if you want.
I don't think.
Now this is like way different, because the last game I had like cards that made me discard, so I was down to like 5 cards, and I was like basically using the same 5 cards, and now I have like a deck of like 1,000,000 cards. So we'll see how that goes for me.
So this is not going very great for me. So I'm going to discard my yard.
Discard the yard.
You didn't want them.
Right.
Rejected.
I took one of them, to be fair.
You did. So I am going to play one of my best friends, Rusty. He's going to help me build a fort.
Oh.
Rusty's going to help me build a fort.
That's a...
Now, I cannot discard any further cards because extra cards are not going to help on this.
Right.
Because you see, it's not this times the number of whatevers. So I'm going to actually take one of each. And where did my fort piece go?
I don't know.
I had
it.
I had it a second ago.
Yeah.
I will take another one.
That's a bummer.
There it is.
Oh,
I see it.
Oh.
I'm going to advance to level 1 fort, and I'm going to get a made-up rule. I get to look
I
at all
won't
of
look.
them.
If you want to show them, you can.
So these are my
Or
choices.
even talk about it.
No, I'm not going to talk about it.
Talk about it.
See it. Oh, let's see.
I wish I could copy. I can't.
Well, that's actually not bad. That's also actually not bad.
It's not bad.
I think.
I want to see.
See what?
All right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. I have no shovels to copy you, so.
Well, that's fantastic.
I know.
So,
all my wilds were in the other
And I'm
deck.
going to discard my other best friend because he was in my hand too, and put up the Noodle Twins and Doodles. So I have Noodles and Doodles. I'm going to shuffle my cards and draw 5 more.
Well, you also you have to recruit first.
Oh, that's right. And they recruit to here.
Right.
Well, you know what? I like shovels.
Shovels. All right. La 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 la. Well, this gets discarded. You didn't want my captain.
I did not want him.
Well, that's not cool. That's not cool. Cool. Well, I think I have to do this. So I'm going to do the fort thing too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, if I had resources, I might be able to.
But you can't.
But I can't.
So that... I get to look at them. What did you leave me?
Ooh.
Made up rule. Piggy bank. At the end of the game, score 1 victory per toy I have. I don't know if that includes my backpack or not. At the end of the game, score 1 point per card in my lookout. Oh, I had that last game. Which one do I want?
It's a good question.
Do we know about the piggy bank? Can you read about the piggy bank in
Read
there?
about the piggy bank?
Yes, please.
What's the question?
Does it count the backpack, or is
It
it just
counts-
stuff?
I believe it counts everywhere. The backpack made up rule?
No,
Piggy
it's
bank.
Piggy bank.
Score 1 point per toys token on your player board. So, everywhere.
Well, that's not terrible. So, I guess you will never know. All right, that was me. Here are these cards that you can use, and then I get to recruit.
She didn't want anything that was up. Nothing. You didn't want any of them.
No.
All right, so I'm going to take these. I'm going to discard them.
I think last game you had the double book and you didn't use it once.
I didn't use it once. So they're good if you have another card with books on it.
Yeah,
that activates something else, but a lot of those books don't have that. Yours does right here.
Yeah.
The one that you have out there in the yard.
I was considering taking it, but I'm like, I don't know how long I'm going to have that card, you know?
Right, exactly.
I don't want to take all the suits because then I'll have a whole bunch of nothing.
It'll be all spread out.
Rainbow hands, which is in theory not great in this game.
So I'm going to play Worm. I am first going to do the thing that she cannot follow.
What?
And so for every shovel that I've played, actually, I'm gonna play this as a shovel. That makes it. Oh no! Oh, can I do that? No, I can't. 1 plus the fort level. I can do a maximum of 2 things
In your lookout.
in
correct.
my lookout. So this is gonna actually be fantastic.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna put a crown and a coin
Ah, so good.
in my lookout. That's really good.
Oh.
And then I'm going to gain into my stuff a number of resources times the number of cards in my lookout. Hey, let's take a couple of toys.
Oh, I thought I could put cards in my lookout. I can't.
Can you? No,
No.
that's his cards in lookout for the non-followable action. I'll put this up here.
Well, that's
and then
sad.
you can decide whether you want to copy it.
No, I mean I want to, but I can't. Well, I don't have anything in my lookout, so there's nothing really to copy.
Nothing really to copy. And then I get to recruit.
If you've been watching fort videos all day, that's fantastic because now you can finish with the most exciting
That's right.
live stream of fort.
And you know what? Since I do have the books, I think I'm going to take Patch.
No, I didn't want you to do it.
Oh, I know you didn't, but I'm definitely going to have to take
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And then I'm going to put Little Boss up here in the yard.
No, that's actually not that
Little
bad.
boss
I have
in
a
the
bunch
yard.
of squirt guns.
So I have 4 cards. I'm going to shuffle like every good deck builder and draw a 5th.
Well, that's not so great. That card's not great. I could do these different actions per...
Ooh.
I can only have 2 lookouts as well. But I'm going to do this. Oh, but
yeah?
I could do... Ooh, but I don't want to lose that card. All right. Okay, so I will put lookouts with crowns. So I have 2 crowns. I want a wild in there too.
Oh, wow. How about that?
Yes, and a skateboard because why not?
And then you get VPs for every lookout card that you have. So that's 2 VP.
Oh, I'm winning. That's right.
2-0.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I had to kill one of his really powerful cards last game I played. And it saved me because I ended up winning by 2 points.
You might have.
All right, those are you copying? Do you have a crown?
Even if I did, I cannot put anything else into my lookout.
That's right. All right. Oh, I get to take your card. I will.
Well, how nice. I'm going to put my yard into my discard pile, which does not exist.
All right. Lots to think about because the cards you don't use, the kids you don't use, they're going to go up into your yard. And it's like, well, do you want your opponents to be able to take that? It's a really nice and clever mechanic, I think.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Because you can't get too attached. Or you need to use it every turn.
Right.
And so it's like, it's a tough decision. The art is really cute. Just like Root.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me take a look at these perks down here because I actually have enough to upgrade my fort.
Ah, what the heck. Don't do it.
When I use the backpack action, I can take from the shared supply. That's nice. When following, I can discard 2 cards using matching suits. That's also really good.
Wow.
But I have to have those 2. And so that can be difficult.
That's interesting. But, like, how often are you going to use it? Maybe 3. Oh, you have to trash that card. So once ability. Well, it's not. Oh, but it's a +1. That's this to do it yourself. On your turn, instead of playing a card, you may trash this card to fort.
To build a level of fort with an extra resource.
Good. That seems really not as good as I... But I guess if you have no...
If you have nothing to do.
Nothing, or no way to build the fort and you
Right.
need to, I suppose that's a way out.
So I'm going to play Ghost by himself.
Oh.
And Ghost is going to give me 3 resources because I have a coin and a crown in my lookout. I think 3 pizzas is the way to go. What do you think?
I wish I could follow.
No. She can't follow because there's nothing up there. So,
I have a hand of rainbow. I should take a picture.
I'm actually going to take... Do I want lefty? Oh, it's a shovel. Why did you leave that for me? I want it. But I can't. But I want it.
Well, here you are. I might leave you
And
more
here
shovels.
I am.
These cards are bad.
Nope, I'm going to take this in anticipation for Sticky Fingers at some point. I'm giving you a lot of choice here.
Sticky. Oh my goodness. None of my cards match. But see, look, you can even see how rainbow they are in the image on the screen.
That is very rainbow.
It's very rainbow. And I don't really want to recruit more. Oh my gosh, this is all so bad. I need resources is what I need to do. Oh, I could do glue.
Yeah?
Let's do glue. Oh, because I can't get a fort right now. So I have 2 glue. I can move 2 things into my pack. Sweet. And then I can get 2 toys into my stuff. So I have lots of toys.
Hey, look, I can follow that.
Yeah.
Doodle
Wait.
says he wants a toy.
No, you don't get a toy.
What?
You have to move one to your backpack.
Oh, move to the backpack. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So move one of these little dudes into the backpack.
Right.
Well, moving a toy doesn't seem too bad.
I mean, it's not great.
It's not bad. But it's not bad.
Right.
Because I need more toys.
So if you followed me with this double glue, would you get to do it twice or no?
Yes, you can
Okay, just
discard
one
exactly one card.
Okay.
And then follow with that number of
Sure,
icons.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's why you took it.
Well,
matter of fact.
I
Oh,
don't
look
know.
at that. It's a shovel.
It's a shovel.
It's Bug.
So it's you now.
It's me now. So I'm going to take these. I'm going to put them in here.
Hey, Charlotte. Welcome.
Hi.
We're playing Fort.
Fort's awesome.
Fort. I mean, how cute. How stinking cute is this?
How stinking cute.
So cute. Very clever.
Think it's time to make a fort.
Oh,
yes.
No, I'm so not good at this game.
It's good. You beat me the first time we played.
I know, it was
and that's the
amazing.
only time we've played.
It was amazing.
So.
And you know when I review this game in the blog, I'm only gonna.
She's gonna dance over my corpse. Is what she does. She does it every time, and I'm like, act like you've been there before. You've beaten me before. It's not like you have to dance over my dead body.
No, I do. I gotta dance, and I won't mention this game where you're clearly gonna beat me at all. I'll be like, here, watch this video.
She does that.
And I can't follow you, so it's just you. It's just the you show.
This is the me show. Absolutely.
You have to take one of these perks.
I do have to, and I actually choose to.
This is how you lose, by not having any of the pizza.
But
Because
wait,
if you don't have pizza...
you took the backpack card I wanted. But you know what?
I did?
I'm going to take this skateboard
What?
card. I'm going to take Skids.
No.
Yes, it's a backpack card.
I like skids.
And then you can have any of these.
Yay. All right. You recruited that, and then you draw 5.
And then
And
I draw
so-
1, and I barely have 4 more on my
I
draw
need
pile.
pizza. I think
I think there's pizza in the fridge.
I think my only option is this, which is like awful.
Charlotte liked my comment. Act like you've been there before. She does it. She like spikes. She spikes the board game virtual football and then dances
That's what I do.
all the time.
Whoa.
Every time.
Well,
Save
whatever.
me. Gonna play Blades?
I have to.
You have to.
I don't have any pizza, and this is the only way to get pizza, in my knowledge.
Yes, trash card is choose one card in your hand or discard pile, not your deck. You cannot trash your played card or added cards, but you can trash a best friend.
Oh,
Rude.
that's rude. I
so
think I'll trash.
What is this?
I'm gonna trash.
What is this?
It's a coin. Why wouldn't I play it as a coin?
You're gonna play it as a coin?
Yes.
Rude.
Well, why wouldn't I play it as a coin?
Probably.
I think I'm good with this card. So I'm going to trash that card.
Trashing Babyface. Look,
Got
she
the
trashed
cute
this
little
cute little
baby
baby face. So, trashed.
All right. And you're not copying, so these come down.
How
And
do you
I'm
know
going
I'm
to
not copying?
steal
What if I have a
from
coin here?
you.
What if I have a coin here?
Well, you said you gave me a look that you're saying you didn't. This is a shovel that you probably want.
Yeah, unfortunately. Look, it's Punky.
Punky Brewster?
No, far too punky to be.
She
Punky
made lots
Brewster.
of forts.
She did make lots of forts. Not that I watched her or anything. I had a sister.
I watched Punky Brewster all the fracking time.
All the fracking time. I can now have 3
All
things
the
in my lookout.
Fording time.
All the fording time. Oh, this is fantastic.
It's phantasmic.
Yeah, it's phantasmic. I am going to get a number of goods in my pack into my backpack times the number of skateboards. Oh, look, I have 3 skateboards.
What?
So, I can't
I've been
do
forgetting
that.
my lookouts.
I can't do... No, you haven't had things that multiply
Oh, I
a
haven't.
lot.
Oh, you're probably right.
You haven't had it. So, you don't have to kick yourself too hard.
All right, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But I have 3 skateboards.
Right.
I can't do the top fully. I have to do one of these fully.
Right.
So let's say I couldn't do the bottom fully either.
You should show them on the big screen.
Yeah, so let's say, and I've also got a coin, which I can use for anything. If I couldn't do the top fully, I'd have to do the bottom fully. If I couldn't do the bottom fully, but I could if I took this card away or didn't use my coin, then that's what I would have to do. Mm-hmm. Whoops. So, I'm going to play these 2. According to my sticky fingers,
Right.
I can take this not from my stuff, but from the supply.
Right.
And that's fantastic. And that is all going to go to my pack. 3 things. I can only do some of it, so I'm going to do 2. And then I'm going to copy everything in a rival... What?
Wait, you did that wrong.
I did that wrong.
This action is moving from here to here.
I just now said, if you would direct your attention to the screen,
Oh,
on your
sticky
turn,
fingers.
after you use the put stuff in backpack action, you may take from the shared supply instead of your stuff. I just said
every
that.
turn?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
That's why I took it.
Oh my god.
It's something that we in the industry call a perk.
No.
Oh, yes.
I don't like it.
Well, so, everything in her pack, I get a copy of it in my stuff. Mm-hmm. Would you like to follow this action?
No.
No.
It's awful.
I
What are
think
you
it's
recruiting?
Fantastic. I am going to recruit something that puts things in the pack.
No.
Oh, yes. You know what? The squirt guns isn't bad. The skateboards isn't bad. That's so good. No, I need things.
Oh, this is my best friend. I can't.
You can't.
Put her in
You
the yard.
can't put the best friend in the yard. So Doodles isn't bad because Doodles. I'm not taking this. I'm just showing it. Gives victory points times the number of things in your pack.
I know.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think
Charlotte says it's OP. Totes.
I don't know.
Your sticky
I
fingers are
need
ridiculous.
more ways. I need more ways to upgrade my fort.
Maybe.
So I think that is what I'm going to take.
Man.
And then I'm going to discard these 3 to my yard.
You can't discard him. He's your best
Oh,
friend.
he's my best friend. Come on, Rusty. Come on back.
We call him Russ.
We call him Russ. And what's my other one's name? Rusty and Bud. Yeah, that's James.
Yeah.
I'm going to call James Bud.
All right, so I'm going to do this lefty.
Lefty?
God, and you're going to freaking follow.
Oh, you know I'm going to follow.
I don't want to do that now.
I just gave her just the hint that I'm going to follow.
I already knew
and
it.
that made her quake.
I did. It's
Little mini quake.
I need to make him use the forward action so that I can follow. So I should do something else that he can't follow.
What if I don't have it or want it?
I have literally all the colored cards. So bad. Fine, I'll just do it.
Oh, this is so good. Oh my goodness.
All right.
I'm laughing my butt off at this.
So, fort, I'll let you follow. Might as well do.
What? Oh, you're doing a shovel?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
It's awful. I get 2 points.
So upgrade the fort, and if I upgrade the fort, I gain 2 victory points. That's really fantastic.
Is it though?
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
You know what I'm putting in my lookout? This awesome.
What are you putting in your lookout?
This awesome double glue. All right, which one of these perks do I want? You left me with nothing and nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, you may discard it too. All right, that's an ongoing ability. I like ongoing abilities better than stagnant.
Than one time. Though you ruined me with that one-time ability.
I know, that was good.
You killed me. All right, so I need to upgrade my fort and gain 2 victory points. So I'm going to...
You don't need to do that.
1, 2,
Let's be real.
3,
you don't
4.
need to do that.
Don't need to, but guess what? There's 5 things. I have a level 3 fort.
Fortalicious.
Level 3 fort.
Okay, so this goes away. And now, what do I want? Pizza. I feel like I have no pizza card, so getting this pizza card might not be bad. But also, trying to take backpack items away from him would be good, too.
Not happening.
I already have that card, but this card just gets me points, so... Here you go. Alright, I'm done.
Yeah. So now I'm going to put Einstein over here. I'm going to play the worm.
The worm. Are you going to do a little dance?
Worm dance. So, I'm going to gain a number of goods equal to the number of things in my lookout. But first I can do this, where I can place more cards into my lookout times the number of shovels. Oh, look, I have 2 shovels. How cool is that?
That's so cool.
That's so cool. I am going to... Place 2 cards. Oh, I don't want to place that. I do want to place 2 cards in my lookout. The only 2 that I can place are these 2, so I will.
You will.
Unfortunately. I mean, they're really good, but I want to put them there because I'm going to get 4 goods doing it in the reverse order, which you can do them in either order.
What good? It's one type.
Yeah, I'm going to take either toys or pizza. That is the question.
And whatever he takes, I would have to also take.
And I have to take 4 of them. So, I am going to take... Oh, yeah, you've got tons of toys. How about toys?
I know, but I only have 3 in my lookout, so I could still take toys.
You only have 3 what in your lookout?
3 cards. Right? It's per card in the lookout. I'm following the action, but I have to take toys if I follow.
Oh, that's true.
So I only take toys. 3 toys. So I can still do it and copy it fully. And do it.
Absolutely. If you, and you discarded the coin dude. So I only have skids. Oh, I'm going to recruit Prince because I've got some crowns over here. Crowns and books are going to be really good for me in the future. Oh, I'm in. I'm so in.
Get out.
Get out.
All right, me.
You.
I'm going to do this.
What?
With 3 shovels, I'm going to get 3 pizzas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really good.
And then get 3 points.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow that.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm going to follow and get a pizza. I can't use the lookout when I'm following.
Nope.
But I can get that 1 pizza. Why wouldn't I? Am I right?
Oh, I have to recruit somebody. Oh, this one for sure. Take my skids back.
Take your
Kidding me?
skids back?
You just left him there.
I had to. I really had no choice in that matter.
You always a choice. Don't leave your friends behind. All right.
That's all I had.
I'm good.
Okay, this is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fan-frickin-tastic.
Fort.
Well, that would fort. So I'm looking for 3 pizzas and 3. No, I don't have it. What are you doing? You're majorly squirreling me here.
Okay.
You're covering up the names of the people. What's up with that? So I'm going to play Spike and Thunder.
Spike and Thunder.
Spike and Thunder. So I'm going to put things in my backpack times my skateboards. I have 1, 2, 3 skateboards. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 pizzas.
You don't have 3 pizzas, though.
Oh, if only I had an ability that allowed me to take from the shared supply instead of...
But I thought you have to copy what you were going to otherwise put in it.
No. On your turn, when you use that action, you may take from the shared supply instead of your stuff. I don't know why you're having trouble with that.
I don't like that sticky fingers. It's too good.
Well, it's because I have sticky fingers.
It's awful.
It's really good.
I want to kill the perk.
You want to? Well, if you had that power, you could do it. Then I am going to take what is in another player's pack, but I can't.
You can't.
Because it's already right there.
Nope.
Nope.
And I can't follow, so.
You can't follow?
Not today.
That's fantastic.
Not today.
Then I am going to... Oh, that's so good. Munch is so good. Especially since it's skateboards. I'm going to take Munch and refresh with the ant. Oh, the ant would have been really good for me too. I'm going to put Captain and the Noodle Twins. And then I'm going to draw 5 cards.
Whatever.
I'm getting close to that level 4 fort, y'all. Shoot.
I don't want to play this card.
Well, you don't have to play.
I mean,
Nobody forces
I
you to play
have
that
to play,
card.
though. I mean, you're at max capacity.
Just about.
No, you actually have too many in there.
I've got 3. Oh, that's right. I do have 1 extra. So...
You would have only been able to...
Well, let me look at that card again. Let me see if I can find it. Number of goods in the backpack. And I couldn't do the other one fully, so I had to do this one full. I just wouldn't use the coin.
Yeah.
Makes it easy.
Yeah.
And then that makes it fully.
Yeah. VP times backpack.
So I think the coin is a bit overpowered when it's in the lookout. But it does take away a really strong set of actions, at least early on in the game.
This is so bad, and I'm just... Everything I do just helps Michael, and it's just...
I approve.
Maybe he doesn't have a shovel, but it's likely that he does.
So, building a fort?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to use this shovel to upgrade my fort, but I think I'm going to have to use it to upgrade my fort on her turn. So, Moose is going to help me with that. I'm going to play that Moose right there. Look, I had it anyway.
I wouldn't have been able to follow that, though.
Right. So, I would have just been able to put 1 underneath. So, for 3 and 3, dump these here. I'm going to get my level 4 fort. 1 away from the level 5 fort. And what do you get when you get the level 5 fort?
4 points.
Well,
the macaroni.
Specifically, you get the macaroni sculpture.
Yeah.
When you take this card, finish this round, then in the game, at the end of the game, you're going to score 4 points for that macaroni sculpture.
All right.
Oh, look at Dot. Dot is up. Dot really helps.
You like Dot.
I love Dot. Oh, look at all of those glue cards that you put up.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Penny Doodles and Doodles.
Penny Doodle Doodle.
Penny Doodle Doodles.
The doodly 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 doo.
So I can fit 5 cards in my lookout and 5 items in my pack. Oh, boy, that's so difficult. How you got all those points? I need to end this like rather quickly.
Well, actually, you just copied my action, right? You should have 2 more.
Oh, that's right, because I just did build.
Ah.
Yeah, this is rather fantastic what I'm about to do here.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'm supposed to draw cards. I should do that. Because whatever you do, I want to be able to
You can do
copy
better?
it. Yeah.
No.
I can do anything better than you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I'm going to play Prince.
Hey, he was once my friend.
Purple Rain. So I'm going to be able to do this bottom completely, and I'm going to be able to do the top partially. So I've got a buttload of those, but I've only got room for one more lookout card, and then I'm going to gain 5 points based on all of those fantastic cards I've got in there. I will place Einstein in here and put yet another book in there. Princess Played.
Book.
And then I'm going to put Munch and Spike up. Oh, I did not take a fine card. Rocket Bros gives a couple of skateboards. I do play a lot of skateboard cards. Although I do have 2 of them up here. And I will probably get them into play rather quickly. No, I'm going to take Blind off the top.
Good luck.
Oh, it's a skateboard card.
Ooh.
Imagine the
Pizza,
luck.
pizza.
And look, victory points times backpacks. I love it. Oh, is that going to give me stuff in my pack? Oh, it's on my turn when I do stuff from the pack.
I got 4 points.
So what do I need to do to follow?
A skateboard.
Skateboard, huh? I
Yep.
mean, it's... What did you put in the pack?
2 things.
Oh, that's right. You put any combination in. So I could put one... I could do one and put one in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cutest little baby face.
Oh, I can't even do that.
That's too bad.
Maybe.
What you got?
I'm about to tell you.
I'm so hosed anyway. It doesn't.
So if I do that, I can put one thing into my pack.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Sure.
Sure.
These go
All right,
here.
Are you gonna? What are you taking?
I don't really.
Technically, you put these after, but
Yeah.
it's fine as long as you know what
My
you're doing.
only hope.
Because yeah, you couldn't put those down and then take one.
Yep.
So I will then
5.
pick these up.
Oh boy.
Now, so this one is sort of a little ridiculous.
Okay, what do you got?
So I can either put a number of cards behind into my lookout times the number of shovels, which is 1, which I can't fit any.
Right.
Or I take a number of goods times the cards here. It's 5 here. I can't put 5
So
here.
that you can't use that
I
card.
can't even use this guy anymore.
Yeah, that's a bad card for you right now.
I mean, I've got 5 things on the lookout. That should have been good.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, in any other circumstance, really?
Yeah.
So this is not an optimal play here. But I'm going to have to do it.
Ooh.
Especially since you can't upgrade your fort right now.
You don't know.
I'm just going to take 3 toys and a pizza because that's what's in her pack.
No.
Oh, yes. Putting me ever closer.
I mean, you don't need to play that book card.
Oh, no. Matter of fact, I can't play that book card. I must put the Noodle Twins and Worm out there. You see that these are good, but you can't often play them.
All right. Did you want to recruit from my
I have
people?
to recruit. I have no choice but to recruit. Getting things times the number of squirt guns is not bad, and only I get them. Or I can take one blind. Oh, it's a shovel.
Double.
You know I love the shovels.
Alrighty. So
Sir.
I could do this.
Oh, yes.
So then, that's blades. Okay, so I have 4
Blades.
shovels.
4 shovels.
I'm playing bug.
So shovels give pizzas.
I get 4 pizzas. And 3 points. I accept.
4 pizzas and 3 points. And if I follow, I get a pizza.
Yep. Or if you have a double shovel, you would get 2 pizzas.
If I have a double shovel, I get 2 pizzas?
All this talk of
that's
pizza
right. Is really making you hungry.
Want some pizza. It's not fair.
Ooh.
Have a sleepover, eat pizza, watch scary movies, have a pillow fight, all these good things. Build a fort.
Build a fort. You know what? I think I will follow with Moose yet again.
Moose.
Moose is actually getting played. Give me a piece of pizza.
Piece of pizza.
Piece of pizza. Pizza.
Voila. And I don't know if I need any of these things. I need better luck next time.
Did you recruit? Oh,
yep.
You did. You just did recruit.
I just did.
So I could get a mess of that, or I could play this.
I really got to boost my fort up to have any kind of competition in this game. Oh. All right. What you got?
Oh, I've got a lot.
Please let me follow. Please let me follow. Please let me follow.
1, 2, 3.
Little boss.
He is little boss. 1, 2, 3.
Wee-oo.
You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take the sheer victory points. I'm going to play Crown for Prince. Number of victory points times the lookout. That's 5 victory points. Boop.
Boop.
And then I'm going to just, let's see. I got to recruit somebody.
Can I do it?
I'm not going to recruit little boss. So I will take the captain and put these guys up.
Well, now what am I going to do? Oh, I could do that. I should save that for a rainy day.
It's raining.
It is totally raining. Oh, I can't just let that go. All right, so it's going to be glue. I'm going to get 4.
Oh. I'm not following.
4 toys.
4 toys. That
And
seems good.
I get 4 points.
Because you do have 4 things in the pack. It's fantastic.
It's pretty good.
Recruit time.
No.
No. Took a shovel.
Man, I'm gonna be a turn too late. I already know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe.
But I might be far enough ahead on the score track.
We'll see.
We will see because it's gonna be close. I can feel the end is happening anytime soon.
Yeah, so the question is, how do I bring about the end?
No. And you're a star player, so I always get the last
She'll get
turn.
the last turn.
So if I end it, you won't get another turn.
Correct.
Ooh.
How you going to end it?
I get 5 points and I win.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to let that happen.
And by win, I mean I end it. I might not win, but...
So I will just go ahead and play the captain.
Captain.
So I get to build my fort with 1, 2, 3, and 3 and 1, which gives me the macaroni sculpture. Ta-da!
I'm going to copy you.
And then I am going to fill my coffers with everything in her pack. Not that it matters. I don't think anymore.
I chose my rainbow coin to copy you, so I can upgrade my fort as well. So I get 1. You get to steal one of my cards if you want to. Probably doesn't matter.
Probably doesn't, and I can't remember what the made-up rules were.
Right.
So I think I'll just take 1 blind, and it is a crown.
Crown. Crown. Now
Not a
what?
shovel.
I think my best play is this.
Which is...
Can I use... Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I can
Okay.
do the coin copy. So I have 3, which will get me 3 toys.
The coin copy.
And then I get 4 points for my backpack.
All right.
That's it.
That's all you got?
And then I would take a card, recruit a card. I might as well take one of yours just because I don't know what you have for your end scoring. I should take the shovel because I feel like you were collecting shovels all game, so.
I was collecting shovels all game.
All right, what do we got? End of the game.
The thing that she doesn't know
What'd you get?
is that I was collecting
You were
crowns.
No!
And you just put it back.
No!
You had it in your... If it's 1 point, this will be a fantastic...
If it's 1 point, it's ridiculous.
This will be so good.
Oh my god.
And it's all of these cards too, which is really, really great.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
So, I'm going to make sure I don't lose any end-game scoring. We get the victory check, the fort level, the made-up rule, and the macaroni sculpture. I get 23 points. So 9 and 23 is 32. That's just for my fort and my current points. The macaroni sculpture gives me 4 more. And my made-up rule is all of my crowns. It does not count the coins.
Can't believe that.
I have 1, 2... I was collecting those and hiding them so they didn't get taken. So that's 4 crowns out of my batch. So that's 4 more points. 36 turns into 40. You have 16 points. That's 24 sends you to 40 already.
Woo!
That, so
I collected toys.
You said that would be that I was going to win.
I wasn't sure. If
No, you totally
because I was
won.
able to copy this, it got me the points I
That
needed.
got what you
Because
needed.
this is 7 points. That was 7 points.
Yeah, so you had 47.
We
and
would have
both
been
of us.
exactly tied if I didn't get to copy your points. So
And then that
close
one
game.
steal would have been
wow.
enough.
Oh my goodness. That was good. That
So
was
you
good.
beat me by worse in this game, and you were complaining the whole way.
Whoa, whoa,
the
whoa.
whole way.
I wasn't. You
Oh,
well your
let's
sticky
let's ask-
sticky fingers was
Let's
really
ask
annoying.
everybody else how much you were complaining. So I've got my game design partner, Sean. He will constantly say, "Everyone's attacking me. They're attacking me from the north. They're attacking me from the south. They're attacking me from the east." And I'm sitting
But-
over here in the west, and I keep getting attacked. Woe is me, I'm going to
Woe
lose.
is me.
And then he attacks 2 people to get the win. What's up with that?
What's up
Every
with that?
time. Every time.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Every
it.
time.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Well, that was Fort. We like it. Just
I think
finding.
it's a keeper.
I think so too. It's really great. Where's my other best friend? Oh, there he is, Blades.
Rusty
So
and
cute.
Bud.
I got lucky with 2 extra wild cards at the beginning. It was really good.
So the artwork is
Very good.
really cute. I mean, it's not like fantastic art, but it fits the theme really well.
Yeah. But as you can see, it plays out really quickly. I mean, we did the rules teach, and we played.
Everything.
It was probably a bit long, but I blame Michael.
She always blames me.
I always blame him. Hey, we're going to be right back with another game coming
We're
right
going to
up.
play the games that we were going to play on Wednesday.
I know. Wednesday was such a nightmare.
Wednesday had really bad bandwidth
Technical issues.
It wasn't technical issues. I think it was just sheer
Just
bandwidth.
OBS was disobeying, and then the
Oh,
technical, and then the network.
I think it was
and then,
routers in Atlanta that was.
Yeah, that was later at the night, though. But
the
early. Anyway, we'll be back with more games.
More games.
Coming up really
That's the
soon.
important
We're going to
part.
clean this up, set up the next one, and bring it on up.
Charlotte, I'm bringing the English accent.
The English accent is coming back.
It's coming back.
We're going to play through it, and stay tuned.
See ya.
Bye.